Good morning. Good morning. Alexa, what is the date and time? Alexa, what is the date and time?
It's Wednesday, April 20th, 2022 at 6:16 a.m.
And what is the weather like?
In Peru, there's a wind advisory in effect Thursday, April 21st from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The current weather is 53 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly clear skies. Today, you can look for mostly sunny weather with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. Would you also like tomorrow's weather?
No, thanks. Thank you, Alexa.
You bet. Anytime.
Okay, so there we have it. Somebody asked me, why do I ask Alexa to do that every morning? And the simple one-word answer is posterity. In the event that 100 years from now, somebody wants to know what the weather was like here in Pahrump, now they know. They have it right from her mouth, like thing. Okay, good. So today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. And here we are, not going to Las Vegas today, going to be up here for the day, have a 10:30 conference call with a career coach, have a 2:30 call with students in prison in High Desert. Have a lot of work to do to catch up from the last 2 days of being in Las Vegas and have a long to-do list. But the report yesterday was a good day. Had a good lunch meeting with David Kohlmeyer and Craig Hancock. We will begin getting the counseling and the medical/mental health services really geared up to be better than they have ever been. So what do I mean by that? Well, so the office started to be cleaned out last night by Jeff and Bo. All of the extra clothes were brought up here by me. We will once again go through them. We will get rid of the stuff that has no value to our people, meaning we'll donate it to charity or to other places, maybe the thrift store that, we'll dispose of that. And the office is going to be broken down so it is a true work room that can be used by counselors, caseworkers, etc. So that was good. So that was a good meeting. And then last night we went through the flow chart of how the business works. And yesterday, Jason had good meetings with Samaritan House, Freedom House, parole and probation to help us move people forward. So yesterday was a good day, good productive day, and we got some people to pay. Colton paid, Bo paid, Matt Fisher paid, Desi paid some money. I saw John Underkoffler yesterday. He seemed in really good spirits. And so time to join the bandwagon, people. You're either on the bus or not. And that leads us to today. How do we help get you from point A to point B? Again, remembering that you will never rise above who you believe you are, your self-identity. You will never rise above your self-identity. And our self-identity, we know from Mark Dawes, is just made up of our self-beliefs. So if secretly you believe you're not worthy, then you are going to act like you are not worthy. If you do not believe you're worthy, you're going to sabotage yourself. When an opportunity arises, you're not going to take it. When something bad happens, you're going to tend to believe, yeah, that's my luck. That's what happens to me. It always happens, etc. So we need you to get to the root of your self-identity. And that could be, as the Jesuit Father Max would say, forgive yourself. Just have to forgive yourself. You can think of, you know what, the Stoic thing of, well, here's how it is. We're either atoms in the void or we're not, meaning nothing happens after you die. There is no purpose. Nothing is out there. We're just atoms in the void. There's just a little something that got some self-replicating RNA cells that would self-replicate. And over the millions and billions of years, we've got intelligence, we've got the prefrontal cortex, the frontal lobe, and we're smarter, and we created these stories of that says we're not atoms in the void, that there is something that happens after you die. There is some big purpose. But we can start from, we're either atoms in the void or we're not. And if we are atoms in the void, is there anything to feel guilty about, anything to feel ashamed of, anything, any baggage, emotional baggage to carry around? Does the worm C. elegans carry any baggage around, any guilt? If we're basically just the same as a worm or an ant, why should we have guilt? Yeah, bad stuff happens. Shit happens. That's just life. We're just 50 trillion, 100 trillion cells packaged in a body, blah, 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 blah. And so there's no reason to have any guilt. Therefore, you don't need to carry around this negative self-image. Everybody has the ability to be like everyone else. So let's see, we're at 7 minutes. Let's see what Seth Godin has to say today. Defender of the brand. Some chief marketing officers and marketing types simply do ads and promo. Give them average products for average people and some money, and they'll do the ad thing. Okay? That's some CMOs. It's just, what's the point of doing anything good? We don't need to. We're going to be as streamlined as possible. We're going to copy somebody else's thing. The product isn't just an average product. There's nothing special about it. It's like this key fob thing. It's an average product for average people. So give me some money and I'll promote it. And some are actually marketers. Marketing involves making a promise and keeping it. Marketers understand that your logo isn't a brand. It's simply a flag. The brand is the experience that people expect to have when they engage with you. It's your benefit of the doubt. So if you think about that your brand is just a flag, you see a flag out there, you picture a flag, any flag. We see a lot of flags every day, not just American flags, but marketing flags for businesses, lining the streets, okay? That's just a flag. You see the flag, and if you do a phenomenological sort of thing, if you look at yourself, you examine yourself as you're looking at the flag and say, what does that flag make me feel? Your brain will give you some answers to that. So the brand is simply a flag, or your logo is simply a flag. The brand is the experience that people expect to have when they engage with you. It's your benefit of the doubt. If you're that kind of marketer, you quickly come to learn that the single most important part of your job is being sure that you make great products and services, because sooner or later the experience is the brand. Sooner or later the experience is the brand. In other words, when people see the brand, they feel what they feel. Sooner or later, the story you tell needs to be true, which means that your main job is persuading the people you work with to ship great stuff, not junk, no shortcuts. If you're not the defender of the brand, who is? Okay, so why should we care about that? Why should we care about that video? Well, guess what? You're the brand. You are your own brand. You are the flag. As Seth Godin says here, let me pull it back over. You quickly come to learn that the single most important part of you, oh no, the one before that. Markers. Let's say you understand that you, what people see, isn't the brand, it's a flag. Who you are when people see you is the flag. The brand is the experience that people expect to have when they engage with you. It's your benefit of the doubt. So, the visual of you is the flag. The brand is what people feel when they see you. What do you want people to feel? Do you want them to feel that they can't trust you? Do you want them to feel you're weak? Do you want them to feel you're smart? Do you want them to feel you have integrity? What is it you want them to feel? Okay, so you want them to feel good things, not bad. You want people to be scared of you or wary of doing business with you or distrustful of you. The single most important part of your job, okay, the single most important part of being you is being sure that you make great products and services. Okay, do your best. Because sooner or later, the experience is the brand. Sooner or later, when people see you, they're going to feel, oh, stay away from this guy. Or I want to help this guy because this guy's going to do what he says. Because sooner or later, the experience is the brand. Sooner or later, the story you tell needs to be true. So, how does these videos help you move from here to here? It starts with your self-image. And then from your self-image, it's what other people see. And then it's what other people feel. So we've gone over our 10 minutes. We're at 12. Let's remember our Navy SEAL maxim, which is what? What is it? Yesterday was the only easy day. And people in our apartment should have that over your door. If you don't, let me know. We will make sure that you have them. In fact, Bo, when you're out and about, or Jason, if you're out and about today, just look over the door on your way out to see if everybody has their yesterday was the only easy day sign. If not, I will bring some down. And with that, I will say cut.